What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, we now live in the age of the savage mindset. One of the things I talk about on this channel, is crimes against the elderly. Namely, lack of disrespect causing said crimes. Today I want to talk to you about an incident that occurred on September 8th, where a 63-year-old woman was getting on a bus, and a 35-year-old woman, this animal up here, and yeah, she's an animal, trust me. Her name is Luz Pinedas, 32 years old. This woman got into it with this older woman, 63 years old, who's not named or shown, except in the video I'm about to show you of her being pushed off the bus. Her shopping cart kicked off the bus as well, where Miss Pineda pushed this old woman off the bus so hard she landed face first on the concrete around a bunch of people at a bus stop. And then Miss Pineda went and sat down like nothing ever happened. This woman suffered horrific injury, and Ms. Pineda was later caught. And I want you to pay attention to what they said in the courtroom when they were talking about the crime. This is crazy that she would even do what she did. But now we live in an age of disrespect. It don't matter if you're young or old. If it's your time, it's your time to get picked for any type of stupid crime of violence. Take a look.
Witnesses, bystanders tried to help the woman when she fell out of the bus, and many in this community are hoping that passenger can be identified, bringing some justice for the victim.
I was shocked. I didn't know what was transpiring. I just seen someone fall.
Mark Reeves says he was one of many who tried to help an elderly woman who fell out of an MBTA bus last week on Warren Street. Only later he learned she was pushed.
No, it's not okay, and I don't condone it. Roxbury, we love everybody.
Video circulating on social media shows a passenger demanding a woman get off the 28 bus, pushing her repeatedly. Eventually, the passenger violently shoves the elderly victim out the door. Surveillance video shows her hit the sidewalk on Warren Street face first. The passenger then throws the victim's shopping cart out as well.
She didn't deserve it, and that wasn't right at all.
As bystanders surround the victim, the passenger is seen getting off the bus with a baby stroller. The MBTA releasing these images of the suspect, hoping the public can identify her. The incident happening on September 8th around 1 p.m.
The lady was close to my age. I'm a grandmother, and the disrespect to these elderly is horrific, and they really need to do something about this, especially on the MBTA.
A witness shared this view of the aftermath, the victim laying on the ground, waiting several minutes for first responders to arrive. She was taken to the hospital. It's unclear how badly she was injured.
Everyone should feel safe, especially our elderly people.
Now, at this point, the MBTA has not announced any arrests in this case. Transit police are urging anyone who might have information about that passenger to reach out. Live in Roxbury, Sarah Conji, WCVB News Center 5.
A woman accused of pushing a passenger off a Roxbury bus faced a judge this afternoon. Prosecutors say Luz Pineda's victim had a concussion, broken blood vessels, and memory issues. Prosecutors say Pineda even tried to change her appearance after the incident. Thanks for staying with us. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Courtney Cole. Lisa's off tonight. Now, police used surveillance video and social media to track the suspect down. And as WBC's Samantha Cheney reports tonight, the defendant's lawyer says there were a lot of factors that led up to the incident.
Standing before a judge today, 32-year-old Luz Pineda kept her head held low, hearing the details of her alleged crime.
The defendant then was shouting at the victim, screaming at her, and then approached her, kicked her shopping cart, and pushed her off the bus.
She's being charged with assault and battery on a person over the age of 60, causing injury after surveillance cameras caught her pushing a 63-year-old woman down the steps of a bus stopped at Warren Street and MLK Boulevard and onto her face.
Surveillance videos then showed the defendant leaving, removing her sweatshirt, put her hair up in a bun, in what appeared to be an attempt to change her appearance and evade being identified.
According to the police report, the violent interaction started out as an argument between the two women.
The operator told the officers that the bus was overcrowded.
Prosecutors say Pineda asked the victim to leave the exit area, but when she refused, that's when the attack happened.
There was then blood coming from the victim's head.
Her defense attorney says she was leaving the hospital with her 3-month-old baby the day this took place.
The woman who was preventing her and her child from exiting the bus.
Prosecutors say the victim has no memory of the assault and her name was not released.
Has a concussion, a broken blood vessel in the neck and eye, and that's the possible reason for the memory lapse.
Pineda was held on a cash bail of $5,000. Now today, the judge made it clear that if that bail is paid, the suspect can be released, but only under the following conditions. She stays away from the victim, away from any witnesses, and MBTA property, trains, and buses. She's expected to be back here in court on October 3rd. Here in Roxbury, I'm Samantha Cheney, WBZ News.
Did you guys catch that? Not only did she get into it with this woman and push this woman off the bus, right? She also had a baby with her that she was coming from the hospital with. Make it make sense. You didn't think about your kid at all before you turned into the bus stop bouncer and start doing something that the bus driver could have handled. Stupid shit. Yeah, your child was taken from the hospital and you wanted to go home, but you ain't the only one that want to go home. Now, they said the bus was overcrowded. The old lady got up there and I guess, you know, they was telling her she can't get on the bus or whatever. It don't matter what it was about. It had nothing to do with you. You jumped in and started arguing with her. Then all of a sudden you turned up. Hold my phone. Did you see her put the phone down? You pushing this woman. This woman's trying to talk and trying to hold on. You know damn well that woman was way older than you, and you decided to do what you had to do because you thought it was the right thing to push somebody out, not knowing if they can break their fall or not, which she couldn't. And you're going to be long on a bus where the bus driver is the one in control, not you. Didn't think about your baby or nothing. But then again, I told you, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous, and Juggernaut is stupid as hell sometimes. Always think they right when they exact violence on somebody, no matter how young or how old they are. There's no excuse for what she did to this woman. Did you hear the people gasp? Lady fell on her face, couldn't even break the fall. Now you sitting in jail. You ain't with your baby. Looking dumb, head down, looking around, looking stupid. They charged her with assault and battery. I'd have charged her with attempted murder. Because when old people fall, how many times we heard of stories, people have falls and never recover from them. This woman took a massive head injury at 63 years old. We don't know what kind of debilitating effects that will have on her in the long run. She might have seizures from now. You know what I'm saying? It could turn into anything. And don't discredit the injury she had. A concussion, broken blood vessels in her eye and other places, and memory loss. She doesn't even remember getting fucked up by the Juggernaut female. Yo, the level of disrespect, not just against elderly and young people or by young people to elderly people, is just unbelievable. Before it used to be verbal disrespect. Now it's physical. And that needs to be talked about. Just the way we deal with each other, period. Back in the day, motherfucker would sell wolf tickets, but you know not to put your hands on somebody because they might match your level of crazy or savagery. Nowadays, motherfuckers think they bulletproof and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to them, or any bystander standing around ain't gonna do nothing, which they usually don't. And This is why you get people that do this type of stuff. 20, 30 years from ago, that wouldn't have been accepted. She would have had, when she had pushed that lady down, she would have had a lot of women she had to fight because people would have jumped up and gotten that ass. You attacked a stranger. You yourself are a stranger and other strangers would attack you. But nowadays, man, violence is so prevalent in our society that people get desensitized to it. Hell, some people can't wait to for something to jump off so they can record it and get a viral video. So think about it. It's the time we in right now where an old person can get pushed from somebody else that's a grown-ass woman or man because they think they're right and it's their sovereign duty to uphold pushing somebody off the damn bus when they not even in charge or the driver in the seat going to and fro. That's a damn shame. This type of behavior right here, I would quell it in society. You can't respect people, you won't be here. You be gone. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I mean, some of this stuff that you're seeing on the news now, man, it's like it defies just the level of respect that we should have for each other. Or just human action, interaction, period. On a sane level. That's what's bad. See you in the next video. Take care.